Specialized set out about 2.5 years ago to design and build what has now become the world's first cycling-specific wind tunnel. It's always about speed. How can we make the bike faster? So when we set out to design the Venge, we told ourselves it wouldn't be worth it unless we hit a pretty aggressive target. And that target was to be as fast as our own time trial bike. What we've learned from specifically working on the Venge is that no detail is too small. There have been so many times where we're working in here and we're like, that can't matter. And initially it doesn't look like it matters, but you take that and you do 3 or 4 more things like that, and all of a sudden you have something that's legitimately faster. And so that's really taught us to really invest the time in making sure that we leave no stone unturned when it comes to designing product. After hours and hours and hours of continuous research in the tunnel, we found that we've actually made a pretty big jump by doing those 100 different things. The new Venge is so unique because we designed it from the ground up, taking into account every last component, designed to work together as one. So it's just the most cohesive package that I've ever seen. The Vias cockpit was born out of that desire, that want to try to make it as efficient as possible while still hitting the rider's fit needs. This new Venge is the first aero bike that we've designed with that rider-first engineer approach. By optimizing it for speed on every tube, we ended up with that kind of very aggressive look to all the tube shapes on the frame. The brakes are another very, very unique part of the bike. We rethought the entire process and figured out, hey, where do we really need the brakes to be in order to make the entire package faster? When it comes to designing a bike, the tires and wheels are a lot of times ignored, but they're such a critical part of the ride experience. So we set out from day one to really include both the tire and the wheel in the package of the bike so that they all work together as one system. What we've done with the Venge, we've ended up with a package that's 120 seconds faster over 40K than our tarmac. It's 50 seconds faster over 40K than our next closest competitor, and it's as aero as our Shiv TT time trial bike. When you're talking about competitors and racing and marginal gains, you're trying to get 1, 2, 5 seconds faster than competitors. So to be 50 seconds faster is a huge jump. It's monumental. We showed the bike to Mark Cavendish and had him ride it for the first time. And he was just blown away at it. The first 10 pedal strokes, is like, guys, this thing's fast.
The first and foremost thing when you get going, it's incredible how quick it just picks up the speed. Everything's been thought of, from the brakes to the frames to the wheels. Everything goes together, everything's integrated. I'm really, really impressed with this bike.
Built into the bike as well is a platform that not only is that fast, but rides as well as a class-leading bike like our tarmac. It's not really labeled as a climbing bike, but the power transfer is so great and the aero advantage is so big, it feels like a climbing bike somehow. It's not all about just pure straight line speed. A lot of times it's carving corners. So having a bike that also provides the confidence to really attack those corners is extremely important. This bike is for that rider that just plain wants to go fast. Whether it's, their local race or our Pro Tour riders or someone that just wants to kill that Strava segment, at the end of the day, if you want to go fast, this bike is for you.